je moj punjač od ovog. Here somewhere. Ja, hop. Yep. Meow, meow, meow. Hi, people. Welcome to the stream. We're never having a room tour. We're never having a room tour. Oh god, da, bože mili. Ne, znači, bila je scena, vajte mi mobitel, bila je scena gdje da si zarotiral stol tak da mogu normalno imat kameru da se ne vidi soba iza mene, doslovno imamo jednu sobu. I onda, jedan dan, mi je žena poslala sliku posljedice takvog setupa, jer mi je sad zid iza monitora. Ne? A onda, kad sam si zarotiral stol, mi ništa nije bilo iza monitora. So, this is the picture I got. Thanks, cats. Ovo je moj monitor na podu. So, yeah. Tako je sad kamera tak kak je, da mi se ne vidi soba iza. You don't need to know I live in a swamp. Even though you should know I'm a troll. Or an ogre. I'm not fat enough to be an ogre. I'm just a troll. Ne znam. Možda nekakav wisp ili neki vrag. Čekaj, trebam Instagramat da streamam, da ljudi dođu slušat mene kak rentam u pizdarijama. Let's go. Još ću uzeti sliku iz kafića u kojem sam bio prošli tjedan. Zašto nije bilo streama? Ovaj picture je vrh. Picture je vrh. Add a caption. Stream is up. Come listen to me talk shit. There we go. Redditor. Prije nego Discord moderator. There's nothing moderate here, people. There's nothing moderate here. Sad samo mogu nadat da mi kontroler neće biti retardiran i to je to. Pardon, da mi kontroler neće biti, kako se zove? Emocionalno upitan. Intelektualno upitan. Di smo? Oh, yeah, I know. Treba otići u Soul Sanctum i treba smekat bossa tamo. Treba smekat bossa tamo, kad već ćemo maknut Fragile Greed i uzet nešto drugo. Soulcatcher, Dash Master, whatever. Fury of the Fallen možda. Mark of Pride je fora, ali čak ću uzeti Soul Catcher. Soul Catcher povećava koliko quote unquote mane dobivam od ovog. There we go. Okay, let's go smack. So ljudi, kak ste mi, čega ima? Anything interesting going on in your lives? Oh fuck. Also, ja sam sad ustal. Ovo će biti krajnje capable. Plus ekstra bodovi, mačka mi se posrala. Thanks God. Everything. Ah, no, I fell. Everything I ever needed in my life. Čekaj, kamo ovo vodi? Zašto ovo nije na mapi? Tol Sanctum je dolje. Zašto ovo nije na mapi? Ne, Soul Sanctum je gore. Ajmo nazad. Oh my god, you boy, what year is it, jebate? Pola PMF će potencijalno pat. Čekaj, kak to misliš? Psihologiju. Kakvu psihologiju na PMF-u? Kaj je ovo? 90-te su se vratile. By the way, psihologija je nekad bila na PMF-u. Hop. Čekaj, jel legit imate psihologiju tamo? That sounds scary, man. Matematičari na psihologiji. Zašto neki ljudi misle da je matematika samo brojevi? Au. Hashtag aritmetika. Au, dobro, borac buđenje. Psihologiju učenja i poučavanja. Kaj ste na profesorskom, buraz? Zašto je moj mozak to ne zapamtio? Ali psihologija učenja, poučavanja, jako super predmet meni bil. I fucking love it. Ow. Brute force. Čekaj, ko ti to predaje? Ko ti drži to? Jel golub? Cyberpunk na masnom... Znaš kaj je moj mozak? Also golub. Dala mi je 4 jer je rekla imate odlično razumijevanje kolega, ali neke stvari jednostavno morate naučiti na pamet. A ja sam onak, ali ja ne želim znat nužno 15, isto kak ne znam još uvijek koji je Gerlus Takov, koji je Boyle Mariotov, koji je Charlesov zakon. Možda je bilo lijepo da znam, možda je bilo lijepo. Ali, realno, to su izobarni, izohorni i izoterni zakoni. Uzmeš PBNRT i staviš da su ti stvari konstante i imaš ta 3 zakona. Ne treba mi to kak ih zovemo, plus u Europi i u Americi različito. Golub je meni predavala. Super mi je ženska inače bila. Baš imali smo dobar vibe. Makar mi je bilo smiješno kad je pričala kao joj, studije su pokazale da se ljudi ponašaju različito kad misle da ih netko ne gleda u odnosu na to kad misle da ih netko gleda. A ja sam onak, ali naravno, evo moja mačka to radi. Znači, tad sam imao drugog mačka i maček je znao da ne smije ići na kitchen counter. I soba je bila tak namještena da ja sam se tamo trebalo nagnuti u desno i imam pogled na kuhinju. I čujem trup hapen skoče gore, ja se samo nagnem, on se okrene, vidi da ga gledam i skoči dole i nisam ja ništa, nisi ti ništa vidio. That's called theory of mind, by the way. Ta ideja toga da neko biće zna da druga bića isto imaju i razvilo se jako rano jer moraš znat da li te plijen gleda ili da li te predator gleda, so either way you need theory of mind to survive. 10% ljudi popadalo prvi kolokvij iz analitičke, prvi kolokvij iz organske. That brings me back na dobre stare dane. Nisu bili dobri, bili su samo stari, ali nisu bili dobri. Au, frajeru. Fuck off, dođi si mi. Au, frajeru. Isuse, I'm so gonna die. Au. Još ih je 2. Fuck off, dečki. Evo, to je prvi. Njubaro, dođi dole, dođi k meni, dođi bliže. Dođi bliže. Au. Smeće jedno. Odi doma otkud si došao. Sure. Thanks for telling me. Ovo je baš dramatični soundtrack. Mislim da ćemo i master volume smanjiti i music volume. Je ovo bolje ili da stišam još? Nismo pisati volume. Ali ne razumijem zašto je to teško. To je, it's a whole thing. Moraš imat postupak, jer ako nemaš postupak, how the fuck am I supposed to know da si ti to stvarno riješio, da ti razumiješ taj postupak, ne? Možeš si ga preskakat jednom kad to rješavaš sebi za sebe, za nekaj, ili kad si već položil taj kolegij, ali ovak na prvu jebi ga, moraš znati kaj radiš. I da pokažeš profesorima da znaš kaj radiš, moraš pisat postupak. Uđeš malo muziku? Sure. Don't you like the drama though? Don't you like the drama? Problem je kaj se u meniju ne čuje tak jako pa nemam dojam. I onda music stane. When the music stops. Oh, tu je nešto gore. Dobro, treba će... Evo! Treba će mi ovo. Da si nakupim malo sola da se mogu healat. Kad sam masno, glasno, masno. Aha, ste vidjeli ovo? Skill. Spell twister. Ne sjećam se kaj to radi. Spell twister. Collecting the desires. Fuck off, frajeru, gledam nešto. Jel te mama tako učila? Ovaj frajer jednak izgleda kao abortus, tak da ga mama vjerojatno nije naučila ništa. Okej, ajmo nazad. Imati ekipe koja ne radi kvadratnu u srednjoj. Imati ekipa koja kvadratno jednadžbu prvi put vidi kad dođe na faks. Ajmo uzeti još soula. Ide boss. Okej. Let's fight the boss. Kako ću ja sad poginut, toga nema nigde. Jel ga vidiš u pozadini? Guzica mu je velika. Zato nosi frak. Da se ne vidi da mu je guzica velika. Okej, let's fight this guy. Da, ciljaš ko moja mama. Zapravo moja mama vjerojatno cilja bolje od tebe. Odvrtno. Aha, zabral sam na to. Nije mu dobro. Kako? Zaleti se direktno to. To je to. The skill! Mislim da sad mogu skillat. Ja, okej. Wow, jeste vidjeli ovaj feint s njegove strane? I mislim da feinta samo ako skočiš. Ja, to sam da. Prvi put kad sam igrao ovo, poginuo sam na ovog bossa, točno ću vam reći u kojem trenutku. Ajde, dođi. Mistimed it. Sad će se opet stvoriti. Ha! Evaded! Da. Au! Mislim da će ovo biti dobar trenutak, dobar je bio. Dobra odluka. Yep. Dođi debeli. Samo body positivity. Dođi puca. Tako je puca. Tako je. Okej. Feint. Dobar. Spasio me deš. Ej, sad sam ja mislio, okej! Dobili smo bossa, yes! I killed the guy, ostao mi je jedan health. Fantastično, frajer je mrtav. Yes! Idemo pokupit skill. Kad ono... It was another feint! Dude. Au. Evo je bilo prasno. Boom, skill! S obzirom to da još uvijek spavam. Like a pro, easy. Ovo je... down strike koji mi je falio da dođem do nekih area jer ima dio gdje je pod klimav. I onda možeš razbiti pod with a desolate dive. Jako je šmeksi. Jako je šmeksi. Da. Okay, let's get the frick out of here. Yes. Yes. Yes, queen. Bože mili. Mislim da je tu gore isto bilo nečeg za naći. Oh, this is just a regeneration thingy. Evo ga. Da sam rekao, pare. Care, samo pare. This is minimalni rizik. Oh. Čekaj. Znači, tu se ne vidi, ali ga možeš čuti. So you do this. Čekaj. Razbilo se. Još para. And the blurb. Spare thought for those consumed. Through their grace we are evolved. No plague of mind shall overcome us. No. No! Plague of mind. Fun fact. Postoji jedan YouTube channel koji zove Healthy Gamer GG. Koji je započeo frajer, koji je isto degenerate gamer ko mi. I fail fucks epically. Inače an Indian guy. Pa su starci bili, you will be doctor. I frajer je failo epically. I onda mu je pukao film i stari mu je rekao, pa daj odi u Indiju, odi postani monk. I frajer otišao u Indiju i trenirao 7 godina da postane monk. Ali nakon kao što je trenirao godinama na različitim ašramima, to su ti njihovi hramovi, je se vratio nazad u Ameriku, završio medicinu, postao psihijatar i pokrenuo taj svoj channel, Healthy Gamer, gdje uči ljude o mentalnom zdravlju, o meditaciji, stuff. Ono mi je super da frajer kombinira istočnjačku spiritualnu praksu koja se vrti oko vježbanja svog uma, ne? Culturing your mind, sa zapadnjačkom znanošću. I jako mi je šmeksi to, jer mislim da smo na zapadu izgubili malo, previše smo se fokusirali na intelligence i na charisma, a premalo na wisdom. I mislim da nam fali ta kultura wisdoma, ta kultura razumijevanja sebe i drugih, ne intelektualno, ne? Ne kroz razmišljanje, nego kroz jednu fundamentalnu vrstu razumijevanja koja je pristupna, ne? Koja može, ovo je isto thing, koja je neke kaj je dostupno. No! No! My friend! Fuck offirajte svi. Vidio sam frenda, moram ići po njega sad. Koliko para. So anyway, ja. Nakon godinja odgađanja počeo sam meditirati opet. It feels good, man! I za sve vas koji su onak, meditacija teška. Postoji jedno 50 miliona vrsta meditacije i neke od njih su lakše, neke od njih su teže različitim umovima. Znači, jako isto imam ADHD dijagnosticiran onak tamo 96. negdje. Još dok nije bilo popularno. Još dok nije bilo fucking Vine-ova i tih gluposti da ti ga instaliraju umjetno. I was born with it, bitches. Ima vrsta meditacije koje mi ne idu, ali ima vrsta meditacije koje mi idu. I na vama je da si sami istražite ako vas tak nekaj zanima. Realno, meditirat bi trebalo biti isto koji ići u gym ili baviti se bilo kakvom fizičkom aktivnošću, neke kaj svi rade pod normalno. Zato sam ja razmišljao, a jebi ga, otišao sam iz škole prije toga, ali sam razmišljao kako bi bilo probat uvest meditaciju u škole pod redovita. I nekim razredima sam tu i tam davao neke hintove i radili smo neke mini prakse, ali to je bilo full rijetko jer nisam certified i strah me radit to jer znam da to može biti opasno if done improperly, isto kao i fizička vježba, ne? Ako radiš pokrete krivo, možeš se ozlijediti. Ja ne želim da se neko ozlijedi zbog mene. Pogotovo neka emo klinka koja si reže moje ime. Opuštanje i razumijevanje sebe dolaze zajedno, vjerovao ili ne. Možeš ih raditi u različite svrhe, ne? Razumijevanje sebe je neke kaj je baš ono ciljano, ali će te to definitivno opustiti. Možda not at first, ali s vremenom će te Zašto je ovo? Ja hoću ići tam, ne, sad moram natrag pozvat lift. Ne moram. Evo ovo frajera, kaj ti hoćeš? Dođi k meni. Ao, jesu to dva različita frajera? Jesu. Ha! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Tako da, ako radiš... Mislim, onak, mogu vam reći stvari koje sam ja naučil dosta rano, jer sam počeo meditirati prvi put negdje 2020-ih, čak i ranije. Ima neke fascinantne stvari koje otkriješ čisto time da sjediš i fokusiraš se na vlastiti dah. Jer ono kaj skužiš je da ti cijelo vrijeme misli dolaze u glavu. Ne? Distraktaš sam sebe, ti popne misao i ti ju slijediš. I onda se moraš vratiti nazad na meditaciju. I u neku ruku jedna od glavnih svrha nekih vrsta meditacije je upravo to da naučiš svom umu natrag reći ne, fokusiraj se na ovo. I onda on odluta i ti veliš ne, fokusiraj se na ovo. I svaki put kad napraviš ne, fokusiraj se na ovo, je zapravo ko da napraviš sklek. Ne? Ili nekaj takvoga, napraviš jedan deadlift. Jer napraviš vježbu koja te natrag refokusira i čim više put to napraviš, koji je bilo kaj drugo, čim više put napraviš taj refocus, tim postaneš bolji u tome. I onda ako imaš praksu gdje svaki dan sebe učiš da se refokusiraš na stvari, naučiš se s vremenom sve bolje primijetit kad ti odluta i ne sjednut na taj vlak i otići bez kontrole, nego se vratit nazad. Ali to je to. Overthinkeri vrlo često, myself included, misle da se razumiju, ali dio toga je definitivno istina, ali dio toga je your mind telling you shit, so it distracts you and gives you false knowledge. Ne? I meni je isto to bilo urnebesno kad sam doživao. Jedna od najdražih stvari je kad sam otkril da ja nisam svoje misli. Ja nisam ni ja kao ja, ono kaj sam stvarno ja, nisam ni izvor svojih misli. Misli niču spontano, bez tvoje kontrole. Možeš ih ti prizvat kad se probaš sjetit nečeg ili nekaj takvog, ili kad uđeš u nekakvu spiralu, ali zapravo kad pokušavaš raditi nekaj drugo, iz subconsciousa će bablat van tvoje misli. I ti nemaš kontrole na to koja misao će iskočit van, ponekad isto kako nemaš kontrole na to da li ćeš čut neki zvuk izvana ili ne. Ovo je čisto stvar toga zato jer postoji taj set praksi koji postoji već tisućama godina u različitim kulturama i spiritualnim praksama, ali način na koji to pristupaju na istoku mi je draži nego na zapadu. Na zapadu najbliže tome u abrahamskim religijama je molitva, ne? Molitva je skoro neka vrsta mantranja. I ako imaš ekipu koja ti moli krunicu, ponavlja istu molitvu iz početka, it does things to you. Ne? Generalno budu dead jokes. Mogu se poistovjetiti s tim. Imam kolegu koji sad ima ženu, nije bitno, koja je trudna. I komentirali da ja definitivno znam više dead joke-ova nego on i da bi se trebalo ja zapitati ili bi se trebalo on zapitati. Ja mislim da bi se obojica trebali zapitati. Kam sam sad htio ići? Actually, na svoju žalost, mislim da sam htio ići nazad u Deep Nest farmat nešto, ali eto. Ajmo jednostavno, sad me tu zanima kaj je tu desno, ajmo jednostavno vidjeti kaj je tu desno. Ne mogu jer je zaključeno s druge strane. Never mind me. Krunica je vrsta mantre i meditacije. Ono kaj mi se ne sviđa kod zapadnjačkih praksi je da su ispunjene riječima. Govoriš stvari, ne? I onda nemaš pristup nekim stvarima koje se dešavaju kad ne govoriš ništa. Krivo. Ne, tu sam već bio. Tak da postoji katolička, kršćanska, meditativna praksa, isto kako postoji katolički, kršćanski i slično misticizam. Ali još uvijek su mi draži primjeri toga sa istoka. Čak i iz islama, oni tupi mistici i ona ekipa derviši koji plešu i vrte se u krug, to je isto način na koji si možeš donijeti u jedno alternativno stanje. Joj, znam kam idemo. Sad sam se sjetili. Ajdemo prvo skroz do desno do ovog. Definitivno je čudno. Slažem se 100%. Sorry, nisam vas vidio, dečki, bili ste u mraku. Mislim da ne postoji osoba koja ne bi benefitala od neke vrste meditacije, isto kako ne postoji osoba koja ne bi benefitala od neke vrste tijelovježbe. Tu ekipu koja je vezana na stolicu ili tak neka je jer su tetraplegičari ne brojim. Makar i oni vjerojatno imaju nekakvu formu nečeg fizičkog kaj se događa. Ali ovak, za bilo koga koji ima funkcionalno tijelo, isto kako za bilo koga koji ima relativno funkcionalan jednostavno vježbanje tak nečeg je dobra stvar. Ajde fucking frajeru, nemam vremena za to gluposti. We have a job to do, and that job is not spending time with you. Assholes. Daj, samo mi možete dati pare. Tako da super mi je fora toga kad shvatiš da ti misli spontano niču, regardless of whether you like it or not, s vremenom naučiš prepoznat misao kad skoči, intruzivnu misao kad skoči i možeš raditi stvari s njom koje nisu samo da ju potisneš. Možeš ju pitat kaj hoće od tebe. Možeš promotrit to, ne, krivo. A friend! Got distracted. Čekaj, sad ćemo mi to. Tako. Hello! Jako mi je fora to. I žal mi je kad to nemamo onak ugrađeno u normalan odgoj ovdje. Mislim, i na istoku je to isto otišlo u kurac. Isto kako, to je se već pričalo, svugdje su religije kind of zakazale jer umjesto da nas vode spiritualno su otišli u let's be powerful! Idemo uzeti moć, govorit ljudima koga da mrze, zavadi pa vladaj. Spike, idiotizam. Tak da, na kraju je odgovornost svake individue da se brine za svoje tijelo, da se brine za svoj um. Come on, frajeru, mašiš mašiš ko cura, ali znam cure koje bi me apsolutno mogle namlatit, nije da je to neki teški me the manly man I am. Hey friend, kako smo rekli da idemo? Idemo actually u Dirtmouth. Ima puno ljudi koji ne razmišljaju o sebi. Ja mislim da je točnije reći da ima puno ljudi koji razmišljaju o sebi vrlo jednostavno i vrlo plitko. Jer vidi, svako ima priču unutar sebe o tome tko je on. Bez iznimke, svako. Ja mislim da to uključuje i životinje, ostale non-human animals. Ne? Svako u sebi ima priču o tome ko je i kakav je. Da li je dobra osoba ili je loša osoba, da li je pametan ili je glup, da li mu ide matematika ili mu ne ide matematika. Svi imamo neka uvjerenja o sebi i ono kaj je fora je da kroz, čak ne meditaciju, nego tipa i kroz terapiju ili čak kroz pričanje s svojim friendovima i ljudima oko sebe možeš otkriti stvari o sebi koje misliš da nisu istina ili koje nisi znao. Ne? Kak je meni u jednom trenu jedna bivša rekla, mislim tad smo bili skupa, bez obzira na to da li pričam o nečem kaj stvarno znam ili pričam o nekakvim glupostima, uvijek zvučim samouvjereno i uvijek zvučim ko seronja. Jer mislim da znam najbolje. A ja sam onak, ne, uopće ne mislim da znam najbolje. Now on second thought, jedan dio mene misli da znam najbolje. Cause I have a huge fucking ego, man. Jel to nije bilo očito? Meni nije bilo očito. I had the ego of having no ego. I still do. Mislim da nemam veliki ego, a imam. Ono ki mi je zanimljivo, recimo, jedan od mojih frendova, intelektualno čudovište, jedan od najgenijalnijih ljudi koje sam srel intelektualno gledano. Real life Sheldon. Ono, završni mu je bio o paradigmi membrana crnih rupa. Znači, brutalno neke. Ne? Mislim da sad ima doktorat iz fizike, ne znam, nismo se čuli godinama. Mislim, čujemo se ono za rođendane bla, ali nismo baš pričali. Frajer je za sebe vjerovao da je duboko intelektualan, dok je njegova tadašnja cura bila duboko emocionalna, ali on nije povođen emocijama. Buraz, svi smo povođeni emocijama. Da nemaš emocije, ne bi imala razloga raditi stvari. Emocija će ti prvo reći, ja želim ovo, ili ja ne želim ovo, ili ja mislim ovo, ili ja ne mislim ovo mi se sviđa, ovo mi se ne sviđa, i onda će razum post hoc izmisliti nekakvo opravdanje. Zato ovoga nije dobro previše vjerovati u logiku. Logika je oruđe, ali ne the ultimate tool of you know everything. Ne. Ako su ti premise shit, logika ti neće pomoći.
Bapa nada.
Bapa nada. Ajmo kupiti sve ove pinove. Kupiti sve ove pinove. Koji ti je pin za karticu? By the way, pijem kavu, obično pijem kavu s mlijekom, sad pijem kavu s mlijekom s okusom banane. Nije mlijekom, nije napravljeno od kravljih sisa. Fake mlijeko je. Mlijeko je od bademovih sisa, ili rižinih, ili sojnih, whatever, ali ima okus banane, tako da sad pijem Frankov bananačino made in the Netherlands. And it tastes so fucking good. So yeah. Ispada da jesam seronja. Ispada da jesam ono, da imam narcissistic tendencies. Tipa ne bi dobio dijagnozu jer nisam toliko broken na taj način. Ali da, I do have narcissistic tendencies. Mislim za sebe da sam ponekad kao obrambeni mehanizam od toga da su mi ljudi govorili, ja vjerujem jednim dijelom zbog ADHD-a that made me kind of airheaded. Ljudi su mi govorili da sam ponekad da sam glup i da ne bla 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 i to internaliziraš i onda da se obraniš od toga, tvoj ego napravi sliku tebe di si ti the best fucking thing since sliced bread. Vi ne znate kak sam ja cool, kak sam ja pametan, kak sam ja ovo, kak sam ja ono, i onda se cijelo vrijeme nesigurno uspoređuješ s ljudima oko sebe, nemaš potrebu biti najbolji jer zapravo duboko u sebi vjeruješ da si shit. I ja nakon XY godina terapije i svega, znam da još uvijek u sebi imam ugrađenu tu traumu toga da vjerujem da imam ono, nižu vrijednost, I'm less than. I mogu ja sebi govoriti da se volim, mogu si grlit, mogu raditi stvari, ali ta stvar još uvijek nije otišla. I'm 36 years old. I've been fighting this for almost a decade and it's still here. Kakao s bademovim mlijekom je bolje od kakao s običnim. Da, realno sve s bademovim mlijekom je bolje, osim sira, jer ga ne možeš dobiti. Grub song! Thank you Grubfather. Vidi koliko smo ih vratili, ekipa, vidite koliko smo ih vratili, svi nam se vesele. Ali vidi koliko još praznih rupa ovdje. That's what she said. Ne stavljamo u revijskom tonu. Kaj, molim te, nije bolje s bademovim mlijekom nego s običnim mlijekom, a da nije sir ili mliječni namaz ili nekak... Dođi u Nizozemsku, I'll fucking fight you on it. Bademovo mlijeko je finije od običnog mlijeka, ergo sve s bademovim mlijekom je bolje nego s običnim mlijekom, nego s kravljim mlijekom. I'm ready to fight you on it. Like, favorite and subscribe. I druga mačka se posrala. Da ti kupim kartu. Ti misliš da imam para, buraz? Kak se to zove? Ma ne bre, naravno, I'm just making content, čista zajebancija. Na kraju krajeva ideja toga da je... It's subjective stuff, ne? Ne možeš reći ovo je bolje ili ono je bolje, ako zapravo ono što želiš reći je ovo je meni finije ili ono je meni finije. Ima stvari koje su objektivno bolje, ali to je za ono. actual mlijeko je bolje za rađenje actual sira, jer naime ne možeš napraviti sir od nečeg što nije mlijeko. Because that's what cheese is. Mliječna prerađevina. So yeah. It's apples and oranges. Kak veli jedan frajer. One of them is sometimes red, sometimes green, has like a surface you can eat, and is like sweet and sour and stuff, and the other one is like an orange color and has a fat peel. You know what I just did? I compared apples and oranges. It can be done. Oh no, she used to sing so nicely. Now I'm gonna have to fucking smack her. No, she's losing it. She's losing it. Majla, hold on, Majla. Ignorirat ćemo ju. Koji sve ostale probleme u svom životu. Vrlo normalna stvar. Zašto da riješim svoje probleme kad ih mogu ignorirati? Eventually ću nestat i skupa sa mnom moji problemi. To! Ne! So this area, I need this area because there's something in it. I don't know where, but something inside the crystal peaks, there is a thing that I need. Oh, mačka. Hej, mačka. Ajde bok, mačka. Otišla je. Nije se osjetila sigurno. What's this shit? Oh, sure. Pa Tomas Gio. I love miners. This is why I love playing Minecraft. Oh no. I made a mistake. Dobra. When I say miners, I mean people who work in mines, obviously. Jer bez njih ne bi imali rude, a bez rude ne bi imali stvari koje nam trebaju za rađenje kompjutera, so this is why I love miners. You can quote me on that. Je li ovo povratak nazad u... ovo je povratak nazad u... Jesmo mi od tud mogli doći u Crystal Peak? And I did not know about it? Bez veze. Bez veze. Ajmo još kupiti para od ovih. Come on. Get away, you monster! Okej. Imam puno para, šta da radim s njima? Da kupim Gucci svojim curama. Gucci! Evo ga, pare. Pare, samo pare. Nemam mapu, jel da treba naći Cornifera. Smek, tako je, 4 puta. Evo, ovo je sve puno pokretnih traka. Ko školski sustav, sve puno pokretnih traka. Ne, dobar sam, skill. Ne, vraćaj, daj mi moj Gio nazad. Ne znam jel vi ljudi znate šta su Darwinove nagrade. Za one koji ne znaju, by the way, switchali smo se neku kombinaciju hrvatskog i engleskog i skroz mi je okej ovo. Koštat će me internacionalne publike, ali jebi ga, takav je život. A nek nauče hrvatski. Za slab superiority. Fuck off, man. What was I saying? Aha, Darwinova nagrada. Znači, postoji neki koji zovu Darwinove nagrade, su nagrade koje su ljudi dobili za to da su se vlastitom glupošću uspjeli izbaciti iz genetskog bazena. Znači, bilo da su se onesposobili imanje djece, ili da su jednostavno umrli, kaj te automatski onesposobi za imanje djece. I don't know if you know. Unless you like froze your sperm or something, but whatever. Details. Čekaj, control mi se disconnectao. Opet. It's been acting up recently. Kupio sam si drugi dongle jer je ovaj umro, ali realno ovaj kontroler je stariji od most of you, so tu smo di smo. Morat ću si kupit novi at some point. Hop. Pa, Rancid, bez veze. So, jedan od frajera koji je dobio Darwinovu nagradu je dobio tako da je masturbirao s pokretnom trakom i onda su mu zupčanici koji vrte traku odsjekli jaja. Znači, to je vrh, pinnacle of human stupidity. Koliko fucking moraš biti glup da staviš svoju kitu na pokretnu traku. Znači šta? Gle, opet mi se kontroler. Buraz. Ja ću tak poginut. Od ovog disconnecting kontrolera. Alo? Alo? Ima koga doma? Ima. Koji shot? Svaka čast frajeru. Murdered me. Ne znam koliko... Jel ti misliš da tom frajeru jaja vise do koljena, ono? Mislim, ako da, mislim da treba potražiti liječničku pomoć kad se nace pozitivno. Ja nemam pojma di sam. Nemam pojma di sam, morat ćemo naći kornifera, a ne znam točno ni on di je. Ali naći ćemo ga negdje, treba mi karta. Oh, it's the laser guys. Znači, njima ne možeš ništa. Moraš izbjegavati ove lasere. To messed up. Ajde, move. Znači ima nekoliko meni stvarno dobrih primjera ekipe koja je dobila Darwinovu nagradu. Jedan frajer... koliko nizak mora biti. Jedan frajer je... karta! Papir! Okej. Jedan frajer je išao skakat bungee sam i onda je googlao koliko je visok most i kupio si toliko užeta koliko je visok most. Can you see the problem with that? So instead of bungeeing, the fucker buried. Ili frajer koji je išao skakat padobranom i bio toliko uzbuđen da si je uzeo ruksak umjesto padobrana skočio iz aviona s ruksakom. Ši frajeru. 112. Kaj je ova inflacija? Ali ovaj Crystal Peak je peak. Ok, sad idemo istraživati dalje. There's a movement ability somewhere. I know. Ne, ima stvarno predivnih primjera toga kako su ljudi poginuli. Jedan super primjer mi je isto, toliko je glupo da ne vjeruješ da je istina, ali ljudska glupost je beskonačna. Beskonačnija je od svemira. Navodno je postojao jedan bračni par koji su imali fetiš na to da ženska uzme praznu pušku sačparicu koju je frajer imao kad si was a hunter i uperi u njegova jaja. Ali ono kaj su zaboravili je da je ta puška ostala napunjena. I... Au. Fuck off. Da je ta puška ostala napunjena. Pa su mu raznijeli jaja. Znači šta? Pala, nemoj se razmnožavati. Pala, nemoj se razmnožavati, nema potrebe za tim. Ha? No. Ako ti je kink takav da si uperiš pušku u jaja, ne znam. I don't think it's a kink at this point. If it can make you... Ne, that was the thing, da bi ona uperila njemu pušku u jaja i pretila da mu raznjela jaja, ali... Puška nije bila prazna. That's the thing. Možeš ti imat kink, but then do it safely. Ne? Daj onda pazi, nemoj se žurit. Jer će ti žurba napraviti da nemaš jaja. Also, ovo je isto miniboss. Au! Frajeru, daj me pusti na miru. Ja samo želim klupicu iskoristiti. Pusti me na miru. Kakav je ovo disko? Fuck off. Evo ga, on je bilo te... Ne! Dobro, skoro sam te healo i potrošio bez veze ovo, doslovno mi je klupica tu. Frajer je otišao gore, by the way, gore ćemo ga fajtat opet, ali ne sad. Ha! It was loaded. It was the last load. Puno toga loadam. Brate, puno loadam, malo toga saveam. Ja, opet mi kontroler. Pa šta ti je? What's wrong, boy? Only fires blanks from... Yeah, only fires blanks. Ne znam, meni kažu da sam, kak se zove, fašist kad kažem da not everyone should have children. A ja sam onak, yeah, not everyone should have children. It's not a right, it's a fucking privilege. Mislim, realno, mislim da je teže mislim da je teže normalno odgojiti dijete nego voziti auto okolo. Za voziti auto ti treba vozačka. Za imat dijete ti treba funkcionalni set spolnih organa i neko ko ti da svoje spolne organe staviš u njihove spolne organe, whatever, ne? Someone who wants to smush horny with you. Opet mi se kontroler breakava. Ajmo zamijeniti baterije, možda je možda su prazne. Ili idu prema tome da se isprazne. Ali srećom, ovaj put imam hrpu drugih baterija i realno, ako će mi kontroler srat, prelazimo na neku igru koja nije controller based. So that's life right now. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Troubleshooting. Bože mili, ovaj kontroler ima disocijacije. Frajeru, stavio sam bateriju u tebe, ne gljive. No ego death for you. Konektaj se. A zapravo ne, I'm being wrong. Mushrooms can actually connect you to everyone, including yourself. Vrganje očito. What the hell? Mjau? A šta je, ljubavi? Mekana? Mekana prasica? Spojio se. Jel se spojio? I onda se ugasio, buraz. Ovo me rastužuje. Ali moj kontroler, šta ću si morat kupiti novi? Nedavno su bili popusti nekakvi za kontroler, jer još uvijek Black Friday traje, ne znam koliko te stvari koštaju. Priznajem samo ovakve Xbox kontrolere, prejebeni su mi. I tried basically all the controllers na tržištu, od Steam kontrolera, PS kontrolera, Xbox kontrolera, ovi Xboxovi mi najviše pašu. Okay, let's hope this works. Hop, dobar dan. Ne, zapravo znaš kaj. Di sam ja uopće, buraz? Tu desno. Pa mislim da moram ići nekam gore. Mislim da moram ići nekam gore, prema tome idemo dolje. That only makes sense, because this is the game. This is the game. Ej, smo mi tu došli? Ja? Nismo. Uiii. Čak mi se ne istražuje ovaj... Oh no. It's hammer time. New controller when? When I get rich or die trying. Okay. Yup. Dobre. Okay. Ovo je drugi set. Ne! Got hammered. Možda se trebam nagnuti ovoga, ako mi je stol između kontrolera i ovog. Okay, let's be focused here, people. Ne! Dobre. Još jedan mali dio. O ne, gotovi smo. Ok, to je bilo to. I sad ću ovo ugasiti sve ove stvari because I've proven my worth. Di, see mom? I've proven my worth. Mama, napokon sam uspio. Jej! Ok, nije mi bila namjera doći spasiti ovog frajera, ali... To je okej. Kam se tam desno ide? Ili ja actually mogu tam proći? Ajde pukni još jednom. Prasic, ja. Hop. Waiting for it to fall under a crusher. Oh, please no. The only crusher this controller may fall under is Beverly Crusher. This is a very... it shouldn't actually be obscure. Do you people know who Beverly Crusher is? Was she Beverly Crusher? Yeah. Yeah. Do you people know who Beverly Crusher is? Beverly Crusher, for those who don't know, je doktorica iz... Jel je doktorica iz Star
I
Treka?
think so.
Bože mili mozak, my brain is mush.
But I think so.
Dr. Crusher, I think it's Wesley Crusher's... Oh, wait.
Shut up, Wesley.
Oh, shut up, Wesley. Jel ja stignem? Ne. This isn't the place. I ako tu fulam skočit ću, zajebat ću se. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's go back up. Move your shiny ass. Thanks. Yeah, welcome to the stream. This is your occasion to learn some Croatian. Unfortunately, you won't be able to hear me talk shit here, but you already heard me talk plenty of shit at the place where we hang out. So yeah. Yeah. Let's go up. Let's go up. I'm switching to English for the international audience, ljudi. That's it. We're going international. I'm becoming rich. Soon I'll be able to quit my job and play video games for a living. You don't even have a Patreon, shut up! I'm not getting a Patreon until... I don't know when, actually. That's a legitimate question for me. I don't know when. At some point, I'd like to, actually. Because at some point, I'd like to earn for a living doing this shit talking in front of a screen. I need double jump to get up here. So, no. No jumping for me. I need to go further up. I need the long dash thingy. Smack! Smack! That's it. Oh, more things! Amazing. The shopkeeper's key. It was here? I keep forgetting that. Okay. Idemo gore! Idemo gore! Bože mili, ne znam više ni šta pričam. P. To je ko SSSR. Tamo na krivoj abecedi. Dobro je abecedi. It is gibberish. Truth be told, Dutch is also gibberish. Only English isn't gibberish. Because everybody speaks it. Because of colonialism. Hey man! Quite a view indeed. There's an air of strength about you. Looks at the guy. Metar I šumska jagoda. Makes me wonder how big are these bugs? Are they human-sized? Or is this all like... Jel ovo zapravo mravinjak? Ne možemo ni tamo. Only Latin isn't gibberish. Ixnay on the Atenlay. No, Latin is gibberish. Oh, wait. Wait. Come here. I need you to help me. Come. No! Oh, but it's okay. There's this thing. Then I break it. God damn it. Let's go. Let's try this again. A meter in a forest strawberry. Yes. Metar I šumska jagoda. We also say a meter and the will for growth. Metar I želja. Control se zbreakao again. I will need a new controller, la 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 la. Za Božić sam ja htio green screen, la 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 la. Dutch is gibberish. God. Dutch is gibberish. Maybe if you actually sat down and tried learning it, it wouldn't be gibberish. Shut up. Don't get me wrong. Equilater, Dit is een moeilijke taal. And I like it neat. I'm sorry. No, actually, some parts of Dutch are very cool. I like how literal it is about some things. Like, when it says that a book talks about something, it says the book goes over something. Which is kind of true. And this is my controller. I think it's having a heart attack. Why are you having a heart attack, controller? Please. 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 The interesting thing is... Wait. It acts... So the dongle acts like it's connected to the controller, but the controller isn't connected to it. Am I connecting to like some neighbor's controller?
Nope.
Like, Yelena's also playing Spiritfarer. It's a cozy game, cozy management game about dying. When ADHD kicks in. What do you mean kicks in? It never kicked out. A colleague recently asked me if I did ADHD drugs. And no. Well, I mean, I did. I don't do them now, but I did do ADHD drugs. Some of the best things I've ever done. Start streaming a night shift. What, bring my computer with me to work? Oh no, I can't get up there. Where am I supposed to go? This is such a fundamental question in my life. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, fuck off, man. You wanna get me fired? Wanna get me fired? I don't think that would be a good idea. How am I supposed to buy my green screen then? Gotta earn the money. Treba zaraditi te parice. Te komove parice. No! This was the Wanderer's Journal. No! Wait, was something here as well? Oh yeah, the guy... Can you hear it? Let's go. Hey! Fuck off! Fuck off! Fuck on! No, fuck off is go away. Fuck on is when you enter your roommate's room while he's doing his girlfriend and you say, oh sorry, fuck on. That's how it works. I do have like 70 wires for the controller. None of them work. I don't know why. I troubleshot that thing so much it's dead by now. I troubleshot that thing so much it's like somebody's ball sack. And doesn't work. Doesn't work. Smack, 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 smack. Okay. Billie Jean. It's not my Jean. I don't know where that came from. Let's go down, 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 down. This is a legitimate lyric to the song, by the way. I'm not making this shit up. It's like a 90s pop song thing. Oh, this looks scary. What is this guy? A dirigible? Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna get back here. Okay, if my controller fails here, I'm gonna be very sad because this is a platforming section. Yeah. Me 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 me. Platforming like a boss. Let's go. Smack this. Get some soul music. This was close. See, this is the not paying attention thing. Also, people who have ADHD diagnosed or undiagnosed or whatever should definitely learn how to meditate. So one of the things, oh yeah, I started talking. I did do ADHD drugs. It made wonders for me. Honestly, the feeling was thus. Imagine spending your whole life surrounded by a swarm of fruit flies, and suddenly someone comes over with a flamer and murders all the fruit flies. And then you're like, silence? In my mind, like, there's no background song playing? Oh my god, holy shit, what the fuck? On the other hand, it made my appetite disappear. It made me thirsty all the time, because that's what it does, it's a stimulant. And a stimulant will, for some reason, make your mouth dry. Oh, this is what we were looking for. Tu nu trăi ce party? And when I saw the party, I figured I need to get the fuck out of this party. This looks horrible. So now I can do this. Woo! Okay, that's the thing. So yeah, the drug helped me do fucking physical now. Mislim da nikad ne bi položio fizikalnu bez toga. Physical chemistry, the bane of my life. It took me like 7 tries to do it. And the 8th try, if you fail your exams on the 8th try, you fail permanently. Like you drop out of college. It took me 7 tries to do it. And yeah, I used drugs to help me out. Oh my god, drugs! A friend of mine said the difference between being a kid and being a grown-up is when you're a kid, you do drugs to have fun, and when you're a grown-up, you do drugs to be functional. But you can't spell functional without fun. Suspicious. But then she asked me, oh, do you still take them? And I'm like, no, I don't. Because I learned the methods that make it easier for me to do things without needing drugs. Oh wait, these are 2 different paths. I'll take the upper one because I don't know where the lower one is taking me, and I think the upper one is going to this guy. And I didn't like them because they changed my personality. I'd be super mega ultra focused, but I'd also be irritable. So the thing with the seriously, that was bullshit. Thing with the ADHD drugs, I took Concerta or Ritalin. Those are 2 different formulations of the same active substance. Seriously? Okay, let's kill. What the active substance does, this is an interesting thing. Wait, I need to focus on this. Ha! That was bullshit. That was bullshit again. Bang, 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 bang. Up. What the hell, man? Okay, let's kill again. What the drug does. So, allegedly, having ADHD means there's a part of your brain just here behind your forehead called the prefrontal cortex that controls the rest of your brain. It's the thing that gives you the ability to think up front, to plan, but also the thing that gives you the ability to focus and have a higher level of metacognition and stuff. This part of the brain is underdeveloped in people who have ADHD symptoms. Oh, my controller disconnected, but because my cat is sitting on my... Sorry, cat, sorry. And as soon as I removed the cat, the controller started working again. So yeah, now she left because she's insulted. Wait, let me do this so I can finish my fucking sentences. There we go. Okay, now I can get on with my life. So the prefrontal cortex controls the rest of your brain, and if you have ADHD, that part of your brain is most likely not functioning optimally. So what this thing does, it stimulates the part of your brain that controls the rest of your brain, and then you have a bigger control of the rest of your brain, and therefore yourself. A bigger control of your own focus. That shit makes life so much easier. So the first time I tried the thing, I was like, if this is what neurotypical people feel like all the time, if this is what their focus is like when they're not like anxious or angry or whatever, fuck you all for not having 2 doctorates at least. Because if I could have this amount of focus and silence always, I would have fucking conquered the galaxy by now. I would have been the fucking Lord Emperor. Why didn't you take the... No, because I don't like what it does to me otherwise. It turns me into a different person and I don't like it. It's a tool you use to do things. Some people need to take it every day and that's perfectly fine. I've got nothing against that. That's perfectly fine. Right? No judgment here. My ADHD isn't severe enough for me to want to take the thing. I learned meditative practices and other things as well, like having a Google Calendar, organizing your life. Do I want to go down here? There was a thing down here. There was a thing down here, and I'll continue. I'll continue later. There was a thing down here. Oh, you can. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, come on. Missed. But if you think you have ADHD, go to a fucking doctor, get it diagnosed. Oh, see this one? Ah! It was a lie! It was a lie! It was a lie! My controller went crazy again. It was a lie all this time. Come on. Come on. And we're back again. Smack! Smackaroni and sneeze. Fucking guy. God Emperor Nait. Yes, please. I think I'd be a good tyrant. I think I'd be a good tyrant. I'm understanding and loving and the best thing that ever happened. Well, that's not true. You see, I used to be narcissistic. But now I got rid of that flaw and now I'm perfect. Well, I think I wouldn't be the worst ruler in the world. I'd only have centimeters, not inches. Oh yeah, dictator. True, not a tyrant. Well, no, I'd be a tyrant. You need to be a tyrant to be good, a good dictator. I don't know. Maybe shit's coming out of my mouth. True, but true though. I would be a dictator, not a tyrant. You need to be a dictator, and I was a dictator already. So when I was a teacher, sometimes I'd read out, I would dictate things for students. So I was a dictator at some point. Also, there's another way to be a dictator, and that's if you take a potato and put it on your dick. Then it's a dictator. I'm leaving. I'm showing myself out. Oh yeah, we found this key. That was the thing. Find it in these old miners. There are no old miners. Very honest. Yes, very kind. These items, very valuable. More things. The elegant key that opens a door. Stalwart shell, the heavy blow. Oh, I don't like the heavy blow, Sprint Master, whatever. We're not buying any of these. The God Emperor of mankind. Is it mankind? Is it sexist to say mankind? Should we say womankind? Should we say humankind? There is a word of humankind, isn't there? But yeah, I don't have the fundamental thing that God Emperor had, and that's immortality. So I don't think I'd be a good dictator because I'd eventually die. And that's never a good thing. Right? And I don't think I was born late enough in the development of human technology to be able to have access to living forever. We don't have the technology for it yet. Where did I want to go? Oh yeah, I know. We were going to go, not the City of Tears, Forgotten Crossroads. No. Where was it? Was it here? I think I need to go to the Deep Nest and find a tram pass. Yeah. So, Queen Station, then down, I guess. Yeah, let's go to Queen Station, then down. Down. Let's go. Oh my god. The other day at work, I was talking to people, ranting as I do. And an older colleague, was laughing at me kind of, but not laughing at, haha, you're so stupid. But she was like, you talk a lot. And I'm like, of course I talk a lot. I was a fucking teacher with a reason. I'm a bard. Talking a lot is what I do. I talk for a living. How do I know what? That we don't have immortality yet? Because no one's offered it to me. There was a question recently I encountered on, it doesn't really matter where, that I'm not immortal. I have a hunch. I am the hunchback whale. So a guy said, what do you think, like, when you want to find your purpose in life, one of the things you need to do is ask yourself what is wrong with the world and try to make a list, right, of the things you think are wrong with the world. And if you do like a full A4 paper of it, you might notice some things, some topics repeating, right? And I still didn't do the practice. I will. But jokingly, when I was thinking about it, like a narcissistic part of my brain said, one of the things wrong with the world is that not everybody knows how awesome I am. And people need to know that. Like, it's kind of a joke. It is a joke. I don't think that's one of the things that's wrong with the world. But a part of me was like, yeah, this is something the world needs. People need to know. People need to know. I put all this energy, time and effort into being awesome, and now only a bunch of people know that? Shit, that's not fair. How am I supposed to be a millionaire? And like start funds and like one of the things I'd like to do if I had a metric shit ton of money is make scholarships for therapists, because I think we need more therapy. That's fundamentally one of the things we need more in this world. More accessible therapy that's accessible to everyone, especially fucking teenagers. Or teenagers that aren't fucking, doesn't really matter. You don't need to be fucking to get therapy. There was no reason for me to go there, was there? Okay, let's go back. So yeah, one of the things I would like to do if I had way too much money is pay for therapist scholarships, and another one is just start a fund for teenagers and basically teenagers to have an access to free therapy, right? Because you people know that shit. We all know that shit. We're not having enough accessible mental health things for kids. Oh, fuck off. Come on. No? Okay. So that's actually the goal of hopefully the goal of this, right? If I ever break out somehow, because this is just a learning experience. Now I'm kind of streaming for fun, kind of streaming to learn, right? To hang out with peeps. But eventually it will be amazing to get enough money to start giving away. Start giving money away. Because I don't need that much. Realistically, why the fuck would you have millions in your bank? And just have them sit there? Have money that earns you more money that earns you more money. Why? What the fuck are you gonna do with all that money? If it's not something that benefits all of humankind, you're just being an asshole. Right? That's what I think. And that kind of fundamentally... Oh, hi Cloth! Yeah! Oh, tired and sore. Deepness therapy. Everyone who's ever visited Deepness needs therapy. I mean, look at this shit. Look at all these depressed dead bugs. Did I pick up the tram thing? I did. I did pick up the tram pass. So we need to go down again. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and let's go down. Is the Deep Nest too loud? Do I need to lower the volume for Deep Nest? Because it seems a bit loud to me. Like, I genuinely don't get, like, I kind of do, but I think it's fucking shallow. When you're like, oh, I want to have the most money. The fuck are you, Andrew Tate? The Andrew Tate man-child? That has the emotional depth of, I don't know. A cucumber, thank you. The emotional depth of a cucumber. Oh, money and bitches. Dude, that's not gonna make you happy. There are depressed rich people. There are many depressed rich people. Why? Because money doesn't give you happiness. Like, even science has proven this. There's a certain, like, lack of money prevents you from having happiness for most people and for most cases. But having money, up to a certain point, sure, makes you have safety. And anyone who knows what Maslow's pyramid hierarchy, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is, will know that having safety is one of the fundamental things you know to grow. You need to like grow as a person, to be a person at all properly. So you do need safety. You do need to know you have somewhere to sleep, you have food, you have a shelter, you have people who love you, right? That's what we all need. Every single one of us. And you do need money for that in this day and age, right? There's no escaping that. And that's somewhat unfortunate but understandable, right? But above a certain amount of money, you don't need more. You're not gonna be any happier with more money, right? You're not. And then, do you know what will make you happier? Contributing to society. Making other people happy will make you happy. Unbelievable. Right? Unbelievable. And there are rich people who understand that. There are rich people who will give money to the poor, who will, like, organize things. My control is going crazy again. There are rich people who give away their money because they realize it doesn't bring them happiness. It doesn't bring them anything. But those are few and far between, right? And my heart breaks when I see how many kids are watching Andrew Tate and his bullshit, and people like that, like the hardcore manosphere. Like, some parts of the manosphere are okay. Some points are valid because we have a very complex society right now, and a lot of boys are being made to feel like they're guilty for raping and patriarchy and everything, and it's hard to be at fault for the patriarchy when you're fucking 16 years old, right? So they're being made to feel like they're guilty and they didn't do anything yet. And sure, we do need a corrective force in society that makes boys less idiots, but I don't think making 16-year-old boys think they're the horriblest thing ever and to blame for everything is gonna make that happen, right? I don't have a map of this area, and I don't know where the map is. Does anyone know where the map is? Is it up? Is it down? Is the map just all around? Oh, dude, I dashed through this guy. Infinite money raises your Steam level and gaming. Oh, fuck, wait. Yeah, but not even infinite Steam level doesn't bring you happiness. Does a Steam level correlate with happiness? Probably not. Probably not either. I don't think it does. My cat screaming in the distance. Oh. Marnyao. I have no idea where I am. Let's go back. I think we actually need to go down. Is that what she said? I don't think that's what she said. I think we actually need to go down. And... oh! A paper! A piece of paper. Let's go find Cornifer! Cornifer! Where are you? Oh, this place! Drop all of your geo into the fountain. It was only 3,000, it's okay. And it gives you the shard! Nice. Okay. Hey, Cornifer. Hey, man. Looking dapper. Looking fine.
No kitchen.
Weight of the kingdom above. Yeah, that's how pressure works. I don't know if you people are aware, but there's 100,001. Wait, 101,325 pascals of pressure above you. How much is a pascal? It's a newton per meter squared. And 100,000 newtons weighing down on you per meter squared is a shit ton of newtons. That shit should crush you. Why doesn't it crush you? Cause it doesn't crush you, cause there's the same, what do you call it? There's the same amount of pressure from the inside. And the thing that crushes you isn't the pressure itself, but the pressure differential. That's so weird. I do have empiric data. I'm just not willing to share. You have to get behind a paywall. It is behind a paywall. I almost said a gay wall. It's behind a gay wall. So what are we going to do now? We're going to get the double jump. Let's go. Whoop. Pause for getting more money. After talking about money not being everything. Yeah. Anyway, I think we should... This was an interesting save. I think we should rich the eat. Wait. What? Should we eat the rich? No, we shouldn't eat the rich. We should educate the rich. Maybe then... Oh, I managed to kill the guy. Maybe then they get their heads out of their asses and start not buying the bullshit consumerism, must have money and cars and bitches stuff. And maybe they actually develop some wisdom points and be like, oh, this guy. Maybe me hoarding all the wealth isn't the thing to do. Maybe it's a horrible thing, and maybe I should share all my wealth with other people. Not just by giving them money, though. We also figured out that doesn't work. Which is also interesting, I think. Come on. Smack. It turns out if you just give people money, without them earning it, it's also not gonna be a good thing. Blessings and blessings and blessings. Wait. Come on! I feel like the lusty Argonian maiden. God temper is perfectly. I am not a god. I am everything. Everyone! There's an interesting perspective. I read a short story once that kind of inspired my way of thinking. I think it's a very good way of thinking, where a guy dies and after death he meets this spiritual being that, and then he asks the being, like, what now? What happens now? Right? I died, what now? And the being's like, well, you're gonna hang out here with me for a little bit, and then you're going back. You're being rebirthed. And the guy's like, oh, so reincarnation is real, and I was someone else as well. But even though I don't remember these past lives, I was someone else, right? And the spiritual being answers, yes and no. It's not just that you're someone else, you're everyone else. So the whole universe, all living beings, it's just you. Being reborn over and over and over and over again in all the different bodies. And if you look at it that way, you are everyone. And I am everyone. And if I am everyone, then me harming someone else is just me harming myself in another body, in another life, right? And then being evil towards, like, you know, being unfair, being wicked, unkind, thank you, being unkind towards other people is you just being unkind to a different version of yourself. So when someone is unkind to you, that was you being unkind to yourself. It's the cancer of humanity. It's the cancer of the earth. Being unkind to everyone around you, or anyone around you, really. And the worst thing is, even if you feel like this, even if you feel you are everyone and everyone is you, that will still not stop you from occasionally being unkind towards other people. Because sometimes you will feel like something was unfair towards you, so you will break the rules. We all do this, right? You know you do this. You will break the rules to make it fair again. Because it was unfair, and unfairness is, I think, one of the fundamental things that animals know. And we have science backing this shit up. There are rats that understand the concept of unfairness. There's good science on this. Was it rats? Maybe it was some other kind of animal. I hope it wasn't the primate. But still, yeah, we know there are animals that understand the idea of unfairness, because they took like pairs of animals and they would make them do the same task and then give them the same reward, and at some point they would give one of the animals a reward they knew he didn't like and gave the other animal a reward they both liked. And the one who didn't get the reward he liked went fucking ballistic. Cause it's not fair. Right? It's a fundamental thing, and we try to correct for that shit. Oh, this wasn't fair. I'm gonna do something that's not fair towards someone else because now it's fair for me. And then you continue the cycle of unfairness. Right? Someone was violent towards me. Someone did something bad towards me. So I'm gonna do the same thing to someone else. So I feel better. But then someone else feels worse and does it again. So my boss was pestered by his boss because we didn't do something. His boss pestered him because the client called him because the client wasn't happy. So the client wasn't happy, called the boss. So the boss then pestered the other boss. So the other boss pestered me. So I'm gonna go home, yell at my wife. So she's gonna be angry, take it out on our kids. We don't have kids, by the way. And I try not to do that. I still do it sometimes. Like sometimes I'll snap at my wife for no reason. From her side, right? She did nothing wrong for me to snap at her. And I still do. Why? You know why. Because we all do it. Because humans are fundamentally emotional beings like everyone else. Ratio is a layer on top of emotions, and it's not perfect. This is where meditation helps. When you catch yourself doing shit, you can prevent yourself from doing shit. This is why being humble is also a very, very important thing. So you can stop and say, "Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't your fault. Right? You didn't deserve this." Wait, I need a sip of coffee. My Bananarama coffee. I'm also waiting here because this is gonna be a boss fight. So I'll need to focus. So yeah, the cycle of violence. Then my kids who can't fight me because I'm the parent, they're not allowed to. Then they take it out on someone else. Maybe toys. And then toys don't take it out on anyone because they're inanimate objects. But anyway, let's smack the lost kin. Was it the lost kin? Hey man, wake up! Wake up! Wake up, dude! Wake up. There you go. You were dreaming. What's your name? Oh, broken vessel, not lost kin. Dude. Yeah, sure. Up! Ow! Yeah! Controller! Okay. Oh, I parried that. Mastery by accident. Ha! Managed to heal. Let's try and not get hit too many times. Stop waving around like a maniac. Whoa, skill! Skill! Luck is a skill, bitches! There we go. Oh, now I'm just gonna heal a bit. There we go. Luck is a skill. My last playthrough I already farmed the thing that makes me do 50% more damage. This fight was so trivial. And not that it's very difficult now. No, no. Stop being stupid, Tin. Focus! Oh. That was it. Ladies and gentlemen, easy peasy lemon squeezy. The skill. The skill is real. And he just raised his head, looked at me again. I'm sorry. If I had a dream nail, I would dream nail you so hard. But I don't, so I won't. That's gonna make sense at some point. Is it? No, I have to go down here. The thing that saddens me is that even people who are aware of the things that I'm talking about right now, that I was talking about, even we are still subject to doing these stupid things because knowledge is not enough to prevent you from doing something stupid, like being a smoker or drinking alcohol or driving too quickly. You know it's dangerous, you will still do the stupid thing because we are fundamentally monarchs. I mean the butterfly. Flap the wings! Wing the flaps! Oh my god, that's so much easier. We got two whole movement abilities in this run. Oh my god, so much easier. Is there anything up here? No. So even when you know things, it won't necessarily stop you from doing things. Understanding is better, because knowing is having a piece of information, right? I could tell you that, I don't know. I could tell you something about quantum physics, or I could tell you something about chemistry that I understand. Like, I could tell you that the pH value can go below 0 and above 14. I could tell you that. I understand why that is the case. But I could tell this to a 10-year-old or a 5-year-old. He could memorize the information and say, oh yeah, the pH value can go above 14 and below 0. But knowing the thing doesn't mean you understand it. These are two different types of knowledge, right? But even understanding a thing like the cycle of violence isn't necessarily enough to prevent the cycle of violence. That shit's so horrible. Hey man, a simple key. Oh, I wish I had a dream nail so I could dream nail this guy as well. And no, dream nailing isn't having sex with someone in your sleep. It's gonna make more sense once we reach a certain area in the I almost said the book, in the thing. Oh my god, I'm ranting so much. I don't talk enough. It's quiet when I don't talk. So yeah, unironically, the few of you watching, thanks for being here. Thanks for listening to me rant. I do appreciate it. I do. It really makes me happy. There are people willing to turn on the stream and listen to me talk shit. Talk about stuff. And pretend like I know. And maybe even just know. I'll try to alert you, myself, when human instrumentality begins. Humans are instruments. What's the purpose of humankind? To create robots so they could go and conquer the galaxy. This is why we're here. People think humanity has a different purpose. No! It's to make the great goo that conquers the universe. Humans are too stupid to do it. Too emotional. Even though emotions are an amazing thing, don't get me wrong. Just think about it, how amazing emotions are. And I don't mean feelings necessarily, I do mean, like, I don't mean qualia in the sense of I see things, I hear things. I mean things like happiness and sadness and being annoyed and being wary and being suspicious, right? What the hell is going on here? Where the hell am I? I'm lost. Not in thought, but in ancient basin. I'm lost in the ancient basin. Oh yeah, I can get out of here because I have the double jump now. Oh my god, yes. The double jump. The double jump is real. When I first tried Hollow Knight, I thought this jump was annoying because it's not as quick as double jumps in some other games. Like, there's a short delay. And that sometimes really annoys me. There should be a thing up here. Doo-da, doo-da. There should be a thing up here and I'm going to pick it up. Too many syllables? I know. Oh, this is the skill thing. You need to dash first and jump second. Ow! Fuck off! Yay! Another friend saved. This is me paying for therapy for my students. Another friend saved. Truth be told, if I had that much money, I'd first pay for my therapy for myself. You gotta clean your house first, right? If you wanna do real things, you wanna save other people, you gotta save yourself first. That's right. Oh, Evangelion references. No, haven't watched Evangelion. Maybe I should. I mean, definitely I should, but I don't know. I tried watching it once and I got too annoyed by the MC at that point. I think because he was showing too much insecurity and I was way too insecure to begin with. So when I saw insecurity in other people, I would get annoyed by it. See, this is an emotion. When you get annoyed by other people's insecurity, start with the man, exactly, start with the man in the mirror. When you get annoyed by other people's insecurity, most people's insecurity, there's a huge chance that that means you're insecure and annoyed by it. Or scared or whatever, right? If something annoys you, we're gonna have a serious discussion later, you and I. You'll see. This will also make sense at some point. Hopefully a lot of you, most of you, actually none of you knew me when I was like in my early 20s. Oh god, I was such a fucking wreck in my early 20s. I saw a Reddit post recently saying, oh, the people who were like a mess in their 20s, can you tell me about your story so I feel better about myself, blah blah blah. Honestly, I was such a fucking mess in my 20s. I finished college when I was almost 30. Horrible. What was I saying? I got distracted. Where are we going anyway? Where does this part of the ancient basin take? No, we're going to the Kingdom's Edge. We're going to the Kingdom's Edge. Let's go! Grub plush would definitely help, not gonna lie. But I do have some. No, instead of I have an Albert Heijn hamster bat plushie, and it does help. It does help. But there are some things that plushies can't help you with that therapy can. Actually, there are a lot of things where plushies can't help you and therapy can. I always remember the Rick and Morty bit where the therapist talks to Rick, to Pickle Rick, who turned himself into a pickle to avoid therapy because he was in a pickle. Yeah. Thanks. I'll come back to it. And she says that doing therapy isn't something that you do when you're crazy or broken or whatever. Doing therapy is like wiping your ass after taking a shit. It's like brushing your teeth. It's something you do to maintain your health. Sure, sometimes you need to fix your health because it's broken. But even like having a therapist, occasionally going to therapy, even if you're like perfectly quote unquote sane or whatever, it's still a good thing to do. Oh, the bees, not the bees. So yeah, I was a mess in my 20s. I was a huge fucking mess in my 20s. I lived my life on auto. I lived my life on autopilot. I was so unaware of myself. Wisdom unaware of myself. I was very aware of myself intellectually, right? That's what I mentioned earlier in the stream. I was very aware of myself intellectually, but your intellect will lie to you. It will not necessarily figure out the lies of the ego, the lies that a part of your brain tells you to protect yourself from pain and from hurt and from suffering, right? And what changed? What made me grow up? Hanging out with good people who loved me and therefore told me painful truths that I needed to hear. Like when one of my exes, also mentioned today, told me that I sounded like an asshole sometimes. That was a truth I needed to hear. And because I respect her opinion, I sat with it and figured out that she was right. And that changed me. It made me into a better person. It made me grow as a human, right? So hanging out with people who are ready to tell you difficult truths is something everybody needs. And it's one of the things a therapist will do, right? It's better when your friends can do it. And I can imagine a future where we don't necessarily need therapists because we can kind of all do it to each other. But at this point, the grub plush makes grub noises. I'm gonna need proof of that. I'm gonna need proof of that. You bring that thing to work. Yeah, anyway, one of the things that changed me was hanging out with people who told me hard truths. Another thing that changed me, and this is where the fundamental truth of change comes from pain and suffering. Another thing that changed me was my dad got cancer. My dad, who was one of my favorite people in the entire world. Amazing guy. Amazing person. Great father. Not perfect. Nobody is. Great father. Great person. Loved by people. Did so much with his life. You can know how great he was by the fact that he spent 1,300 days in the war, never said in the Yugoslavian civil war, let's call it what it is, never said anything bad about Serbians. If anything, he was like, no, they're people just like us. We could have been best friends. It's a political thing, right? He was one of the people who taught me to love others and respect their opinions, right? Anyway, he got cancer. Why? Because it's a genetic thing. It's a prostate cancer. His father had it as well. My grandfather. But my grandfather caught it in time, got it treated, and survived the cancer. He died last year in his early 80s. While my father didn't go to the doctor for years, even though he felt bad. By the time we got him to the doctor, his cancer had metastasized into his lungs, his limbic is something else, limbic system, and bones. There's a hormone, PSA,
It's
No,
not a hormone.
it's not a hormone. It's a
It's an antigen, prostate-specific antigen.
prostate-specific antigen. So it's a thing that your prostate secretes that should be like in tens. You should have about 10, what is it, probably millimoles per liter of it. His was in tens of thousands. It was orders of magnitude bigger. And by the time we figured out it was cancer, he was basically dead. From the moment he got his diagnosis to the time he died, we had less than a year. I was 20, it was just before my 28th birthday that, 27th? 28th? 28th, that we found out he had cancer. So, for many reasons, I was, I'll need to watch Evangelion. For many reasons, I was a people pleaser. I wanted to be accepted, but I was weird to people. Because whatever, because people are normies and whatever. So I was weird to the normies, and that's most of people, so I wasn't really accepted. And I wanted to be accepted. I craved the acceptance. So what did I do? I learned to be a people pleaser. And I would overextend myself into pleasing people, into doing what I thought I needed to do to earn their love, right? When I found out my dad was dying, I didn't have the energy anymore to invest into other people as much. And at that point, you could see, I found out who were my real friends. Because some people stayed by me. Oh, no, this, I can't do this yet. Some people stayed by me, took care of me, helped me out, were there for me. But some other people didn't. They either started ignoring me or accused me of becoming selfish and stuff. One guy even said that I was using the fact my dad was dying of cancer to get attention. Like, seriously? Seriously? How fucked up can you be? And this person was someone I was very close to for 10 years. Yeah, so unfortunately the pain of my dad dying was what eventually pushed me into therapy and made me grow as a person. It's so stupid and so unfortunate that we sometimes... Are you not selling me the map? Oh, I already have the map. Never mind. Sorry, Cornifer. Yeah, that was messed up. If you think about it. It would be so cool if we could not need pain and suffering to grow. Right? It would have been so cool, but no. We need pain and suffering, because if you're not suffering, if you're comfortable, you don't have incentive to grow. Oh no! And if you don't have incentive to grow, you're not gonna grow. Right? Horrible. Stupid. Incredibly stupid. But that's it. Right? That's life. That's what we are as humans. We need pain to grow. This is in a way why I think it's inevitable for what's happening now. So like people are getting more polarized and shit's happening in the world. There are wars, there's hunger, there's things. I in a way think these things are not good but necessary, right? We need more suffering. Because then maybe humanity gets its fucking head out of its fucking ass and starts loving other people and themselves more. And this is why Corona, I think, was an amazing thing for humans, right? What did Corona do? Except a lot of horrible things, a lot of people dead, a lot of people damaged. What did it also do? It brought out a focus on mental health. And suddenly, everyone was talking about mental health. Isn't that beautiful? You kids that are in your 10s and 20s, in your teens and 20s now, knew more about mental health in high school than your parents will ever know. Right? Why? Because it's the zeitgeist. Because Corona brought up the topic, and because we were already developing in that direction, the one direction, if you will. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that Corona happened. The pain is horrible. I'm not happy people died. Don't get me wrong. I wish we were wise enough as humans to not need that pain and suffering to learn. But we're not. And we do. So, in that context, getting some amount of pain and suffering is good. If it makes us grow as people. As a society, right? Because you can see, like, I'm a bunch of cells, right? And a bunch of little creatures live inside me, but I have a singular ego because that's how brains work. But I'd argue, oh, I need a shadow dash for this. I'd argue that you could look at humanity as a single creature in a way, as a single creature in a way. Like, not super literally, but in a very abstract way, all of humanity is a single being, right? This kind of feeds also into, thanks, I'll look at it. This also feeds into the idea of you being everyone and everyone being you, because we're all a part of the same being called humanity. And humanity is still, yet again, a part of a larger, this was lucky, of a larger being called everyone alive on Earth, which is yet a part of a bigger being called the solar system, the galaxy, the universe, you name it. There might be something beyond. This is nice. There might be something beyond, but we have no reason to believe it yet. Or not, or disbelieve it yet. So either way, we don't know. That's okay. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. That's it. Okay, I need to heal. So, if you look at it that way, my controller bugged out again. If you look at it that way, humanity needed the Corona to happen, so we could learn to be better to each other, to ourselves, to appreciate that mental health is a thing. That saying, back in my day, we didn't have therapy. Yeah, fucker, it shows. I can tell you didn't have therapy. Back in my day, we didn't have autism. We just had weird people. Back in my day, we didn't have ADHD. We just beat the shit out of kids, and then they listened. That's definitely the best way. I guess, I wanted to say, I guess maybe at some point there was someone who said, back in my day, we didn't have soap. But there was actually a thing. There was, I think, a Hungarian doctor? I will. There's a Hungarian doctor that said, maybe doctors should wash their hands, also skills. Maybe doctors should wash their hands after making an abduction, like after cutting up dead people, but before going to deliver a baby, maybe doctors should wash their hands in the meantime. And the guy got laughed out. He was driven to insanity, died poor inside of a mental asylum. He was a doctor. For saying that maybe doctors should wash their hands, because doctors were like, no, we're doctors, our hands are clean, what are you going on? Hornet! Just because I have a short attention span doesn't mean what was I talking about? Yeah, anyway, this is the second Hornet fight that's gonna happen soon. So yeah. After doctors started washing their hands regularly between patients and stuff, child mortality crumbled. It decreased probably by an order of magnitude or more. I don't remember the exact data. Yeah. It's not about psychology. It's not about psychology. It's about So getting a diagnosis isn't a psychology thing, it's a medical thing. This is the problem where psychology is watching the human mind from an objective perspective, and it's doing a somewhat good job considering how complicated the topic is. But it's not here to treat you. And it's still flawed. Even with the best of science, it's still flawed, right? A medicine that approaches humans as machines where it cures diseases, it's a better system than not having a system, but it still leaves things to be desired, right? This is why mental health issues shouldn't be addressed by psychiatrists unless it's like severe. It should be addressed by therapists, and that's two totally different things. Someone can be a psychiatrist and a therapist at the same time, but and this is like there's a vacuum here, and this is why we have life coaches who will teach you things that a psychiatrist doesn't have time for, or actually shouldn't do. Like psychiatrists are for people with I don't know, fucking hardcore stuff like delusions and severe depression and stuff like that. But there are things that can be treated not by giving you a pill, even though medicine works and some people should definitely take pills and it helps, right? But it's like if you break your arm, you need a cast to like make sure your harm will heal, your wound will heal, your bones will heal properly. And that's one thing. But if you have back pain because you slouch all the time and don't work out enough, that doesn't need to be solved by taking pain medication. That needs to be solved by working out, right? In a similar fashion, if you're really super depressed or really dysfunctional, yeah, go to a psychiatrist by all means. But maybe, just maybe, if you have what we now call ADHD, maybe you don't need a psychiatrist. It's not on me to decide. It's not on you either to decide. You can go and ask and try and see a psychiatrist. I'm all for that. But maybe you need to change your mental habits, to change your way of thinking, to learn how to cognitively reframe things, to learn how to organize. There are so many things, so many non-medical, pharmaceutical treatments that also help. And this isn't an either or. We can do both, right? So, yeah. And that's also a thing about diagnoses. I know there was a study. I didn't read it, but I heard it from a guy who did. There was a diagnosis. There was a study that showed that a doctor will sooner diagnose you with something he's familiar with. Like if you have a doctor who specializes in ADHD, and you come with symptoms that would maybe be better for a BPD diagnosis, he will diagnose you for ADHD because this is what he's more comfortable with. The best doctors will still do this. It's a flaw in the system, right? Because things like BPD and ADHD and whatever are like constellations. I think I've already talked about this. It's like constellations. Constellations don't exist. They're made up, right? The stars are there, but we connected them into constellations. And I'd argue the stars are really there. Like there are symptoms of ADHD. Like I have a shit ton of them, like being impulsive, right? Or having issue focusing, but hyper focusing in other moments. But sometimes we will connect the wrong constellation and then try treatment for the wrong constellation and the treatment won't work. It's because we're treating the constellation as is, not trying to address individual stars in a way. And it's also a deeper problem of too many people, not enough doctors. So it's not just a systemic issue, it's a different kind of a systemic issue, right? Hey Googie, long time no see. Capitalism incentivizes even the best people and the most helpful professions to focus on profit instead of helping people. To a degree, yes. Like when you go to medical school, and a friend who went told me this, that you can definitely see the difference between people who are there because their parents are doctors, people who are there for the money and for the prestige, and people who are there to help people. And this isn't like this is a Venn diagram, there will be overlaps, right? But you can see people who are there because they think they're like the best shit ever and better than normal humans because they're doctors. I'm a doctor, right? These are the doctors that have no bedside manners, that will treat people like machines. They're human mechanics. And you also have doctors who treat people as people and approach them as human beings, have good bedside manners, are invested in you as a human being, right? But if you're a doctor in like regular health, you don't have time for that because you have 500 patients. How the fuck are you supposed to do 1 hour with a single patient? How long are you supposed to work? 75 hours a day? You don't have the time for that shit. Yeah. Oh, yeah, now we have a thing of self-diagnoses, hyper-diagnoses. Now we have an over-diagnosis of mental health. And we still, ironically, have an under-diagnosis and over-diagnosis of the same thing. Because you have people that have a problem that don't have it diagnosed because their parents or whatever don't believe it's a thing. And then you have people who maybe have slight issues or don't have issues or have symptoms because of technology, not because they were born with it, that get pills so just they could calm the fuck down or whatever. But don't actually have a serious problem and don't need necessarily psychiatric attention. Maybe just less staring at screens and better mental habits. So weird. So, but this is, it's just a fundamental ticking thing. Because now you have, everybody has mental health issues. Which I believe isn't completely off. We're just framing it wrongly. Fundamentally, I believe that, and this is a belief. This isn't a knowledge. I don't have this knowledge. This is my belief based on things I know. But I believe things like ADHD aren't necessarily a mental illness. It's a personality trait. It's a personality type that has its benefits and its issues. And a part of the issue is not in the person, but in the interaction between the person and the system. Like, if you have to sit the fuck down for 45 minutes and listen to someone being boring, and then you can't, and then they say you're sick, that's sick, if anything, right? But if you want to pay attention, but you cannot, then yes, seek help, right? If there's something you want to do, and you cannot do it because your body or mind doesn't let you, by all means go treat it. But if there's someone else who wants you to do something and thinks you should do it a certain way and you cannot, and then they give you medicine, I don't think that's maybe the best way. I don't know. There's probably like, let's say there's a certain airheadedness you can have. And if your airheadedness is between 0 and 1, you're just a healthy person. 1 is a real airhead and 0 being non-airheadedness. But if your airheadedness stat is 5, then maybe you should seek some professional help or other that helps you bring down the airheadedness so you could live your best life, right? But it's not like, now we all have ADHD. It kind of created, and there's a psychologist who talks about this, Lucy Fox. Folks? Very cool, very cool science done by the young lady. Now we have, having things like ADHD and autism and BPD or whatever has become a trend. And now everybody has it. Which kind of diminishes the issues of people who actually have the issues. It gets lost in translation in a way. Okay, let's smack the horny lady. Hegale. Ta! Yeah, Madehade, yeah, that's also a thing. Using it as an excuse is a very common thing as well, and that's something I don't like. I did it as well. I think everybody who finds out they have a diagnosis or thinks they have a diagnosis will in part use it as an excuse for not even trying, which is a very dangerous pitfall. This is why getting a diagnosis can lead to stupid behavior if not addressed properly, right? And if it's a part of the development, like you find out you have ADHD and then suddenly a lot of things make sense, it's okay for you to wallow in that for a little bit. But if 5 years later you're still, oh, I can't do this or that, I have ADHD, no, you're missing the point. Now it's learned incompetence. You just gave yourself a reason to stay incompetent. You turned something uncomfortable into something quote unquote comfortable, right? That's stupid. Yeah. That's the fundament of ego problem. I am this, therefore I have to do this, right? That's a very tribal mentality, believe it or not. And that's a fundamental human trait, not just human. I'm a leftist, therefore I need to. And anyone who's a rightist is an idiot. That's also a thing that bothers me, right? You're a man, therefore this. You're a woman, therefore this. Fuck you, right? Boys aren't supposed to cry. A woman should wash dishes. Your place is in the kitchen. You know what? Woman's place is in the kitchen. You know why? Because a man's place is in the kitchen as well. Everyone's place in the kitchen. Food in the kitchen. And everyone needs food. So yeah. Garama! Ah! Oh, Thread Storm. Ow. Lady. Stop doing violence. See? This is where the feminism failed. This lady is hitting this child and it's somehow okay? This old lady that looks like a kid is hitting this child and somehow it's okay? I don't think so. Oh, that was my fault. I was being... Oh, I did it too late. Oh, I did not expect that. And I also sat in the Thread Storm. God damn it. Only bugs in this kitchen. That really bugs me. People who don't know the difference between etymology and entomology bug me in ways I cannot put into words. Did I at least steal 1 point? Come on, lady. Child wielding needle. Ow. Ow. Stop doing that. Ugh, I thought I'd be able to jump. Oh, I'm so dying to this lady. I'm so dying to this lady. I just want to create an opening where she will let me heal. God damn it. That was so close. No, no. It's because it's easier. It's because it's easier. There's comfort in приpadanje jebemu mater.
Belonging.
Thank you. There's comfort in belonging. So people like belonging to something. It's comfortable, it's nice, it's comforting. It makes life easier if you belong to a group, right? It makes you feel accepted, and feeling accepted is one of the fundamental needs. We already mentioned this. Feeling accepted is one of the fundamental needs of every human. So they will make groups, identify with these groups, and then take on traits that they think they should have to belong to the group, right? This is how we get Nazis in 2025, because you have someone who's a bit weird, and then he's disliked by other kids, and then he gets accepted by a group of kids who are also Nazis, and then he's like, oh, I should also hate black people, because my friends hate black people, and I need to hate black people to have friends. It's stupid, but it's what it is. Yeah, I know. And people, that requires a higher level of intelligence, a higher level of self-awareness to understand. And that's a developmental thing. We learned in the same psychology, the developmental psychology with Prof. Golub, that some people never, actually most people, never reach the level of development to understand concepts that are as complex and deep as that one. Even though that's a pretty shallow concept if you ask me. But for some people it's deep. This is where us few who have been blessed by not being completely stupid have an obligation, a noble obligation if you will, to try and teach others to to share the things that we've learned, right? To share the things that makes life easier and better for everyone. This is where the strong have an obligation to protect the weak. And this isn't about muscles, this is about brain power. Also, no jokes aside, the world where I am one of the top people by intellect, and I have like actual data for this, because IQ is a distribution, and like I'm in like low 120s, I think. That was the last official one I did in high school. That's like something like, I don't know, 90 something percentile. That if I belong in some of the smartest people by intelligence, we're fucked, because I'm not that smart. I'm really not. I'm just on the limit of not being stupid, and that's sometimes. So yeah, a world where I am wise is a very sad world, I think. God fucking damn it, humans, we can do so much better. And now it's my fucking burden. Yeah. Also, the amount of people who like know psychology or know pedagogia or know shit like that, like have the knowledge but don't have the understanding, is horrifying. Like one of the worst, I wouldn't say one of the worst, but definitely not one of the best teachers I had was like taught us pedagogy. She was definitely not the best pedagogue around by far, yet she teaches the thing. How the fuck can you not be and I know people who never even studied pedagogy, like never studied it, but are better at it. How the fuck can someone who never studied a thing be better than someone who has a diploma, and not only has a diploma but also teaches the thing? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. But this is the intellectually focused life culture we have right now, where intelligence is king even though it shouldn't be. Yeah, Hornet squishy, but I don't have the unbreakable strength yet. Прилагодить группу sebi. I'd say if you're in a group and the group doesn't fit you, leave the fucking group. If you can't change them, right? But yeah, what you're saying, yeah, I definitely agree. It's better to be an influence than to be influenced, but also there needs to be a balance between the two, because the group ideally is here to keep your shit in check, right? To keep you balanced. And this is also why hanging out with only people who politically agree with you or economically agree with you is dangerous, because you create an echo chamber where you get radicalized. This is what happened to the world right now. What's happening to the world right now? People being radicalized by only hanging out with people they agree with. That's stupid. That's incredibly dangerous. But this is... oh no! The person I'm talking about has a diploma. Has a diploma in chemistry. Right? But also has wisdom, not just intelligence. Right? People who only raise their intelligence but don't raise wisdom maybe shouldn't do certain types of jobs that require wisdom, because anytime they do a wisdom check, they're gonna suck at it. And there are things you can't do with intelligence. You need wisdom for it. Like having an understanding of why telling an ADHD, like quote-unquote ADHD kid, that he's stupid, or telling any kid he's stupid, is gonna lead to consequences. Because people with intelligence will sometimes make shit up to justify why the thing they did was good. And I think, in the way I understand wisdom, I think if you have wisdom, you're unable to do that. Or actually, your wisdom will prevent you from doing that. Right? It will show you your effect on someone else without it being ruined by your preconceptions. Right? It's the thing that lets you have insight. Insight is fundamentally a wisdom save, a wisdom roll. Right? And I really think we need to cultivate wisdom more. And what does that even mean? It means meditating and various neighboring practices, right? It's not just, like, meditation isn't a single thing, it's a family of things, right? And we need non-intellect ways of doing things, right? Emotional ways, wisdom ways, loving ways. Let's go smash Hornet this time.
Garama!
Garama!
Shaw!
God damn it.
Shaw!
No, Threadstorm! I need to focus. I need to focus on this boss. Also, wait, there's a fundamental thing missing here. This shit is a banger. I don't care if you can't hear me. This song, banger. Haha! What am I doing? No, what? I'm not. Just kill me. Just kill me now. Jesus Christ, man. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. And this time actually focus on it. Oh, hi. This is me. I'm not even gonna, since the run back is so short, I'm not even gonna go for soul. I'm just gonna go in and focus. Focus fighting. Yeah. The fact that she doesn't say Shaw once in all of Silk Song is bullshit. I'm ready to fight you on this. Come on, lady. Sure. So close. Yep. Oh, she wall climbed? Oh, lady. Oh, wait. She's recovering. Oh, should have seen that coming. Up. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. I love that she has these skills in Silk Song. Ow. Healing time. Come on. Get closer. No parry for you, lady. What? I tried hitting her with her own trap. Didn't work. No! That was good though. I got too cocky. Stop doing that, lady. Sure. Oh, wow, that was a good parry. That was a good parry on her side. Ooh. Hey! I thought I was gonna be able to jump. Like every time she does these, it helps me out so I can, because then I can heal actually. Ha! That was my fault. That was my fault. Ooh. How much health do you have? You're supposed to be squishy, lady. Red Storm on the floor? Didn't even jump to do it? God damn it. Fuck off, lady. Nope. No! No, I don't want to do the fight now. I'm too unfocused. My hands are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy. Hornet spaghetti. I mean, женская строчка. Let's not fight that. Jesus Christ, this was difficult. Why was this so difficult? I'm actually, no joke, I'm actually sweating. That's so funny. Let's GTFO. Let's GTFO. Let's go up. Let's go up. Yeah, I'm ignoring you. Let's go up. Let's go back to... What was it? Let's go back to... City of Tears from here. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh no. Yeah, I think I'm getting too unfocused to play this game, and I'm gonna go back to town and then fuck off. And then I'm gonna end the stream and go play Don't Starve with my peeps. That's the plan, right, peeps? Right, peeps? Gonna not starve together? I need to eat soon. I need to eat first, though. I'm getting hungry as well. Sometimes it's okay to give up. Oh, shit. The thing. Up. Hello, thing. Smack. There. Shaw became cringe, so she stopped saying it. That's a good explanation. Saying Shaw is kind of like saying sus now, or whatever the kids nowadays don't say anymore that they used to. Internet is so... hi, man! Baradoon! Not Baradoon, Bardoon. No, actually, I went too far. I know too much. Oh, I can hear the noises in the background. My beautiful wife heard my pleas and is starting to make dinner. Thank you, wife.
Your peas and your meow.
I'm like the cats. My peas, my little lumps. My peas and my meows. Let's get up. Oh no. Oh no, dude, are you okay? There's a guy here who exploded. But yeah, there are many things wrong with the world. We can't fix them all. No single person can fix them all. And the best thing you can do is start with yourself, I guess. And I have to say... Oh fuck! Yeah, I have to say, oh fuck. I have to say, just a moment of appreciation. I'm really happy with who I've become, considering where I started. But I still see there's a shit ton of more work to do. I'm nowhere near done. I never will be. And I'm always happy to have you who are with me. Like, non-ironically, all of you, every single person in the stream. Huh? What did I say?
Unironically, I said non-ironically.
Unironically, yeah, thank you. Every single person in the stream today counts among the best people I've ever met. You're the goats. You're the goats. Also, this is the arena. Not going there. You're the goats. I have faith in humanity because of people like you. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make a change. Not a huge one, but we're gonna make a change. We already have. Right? The change in our friends, the change in our families. In the lives of our friends and families. Let's go! God damn it. Oh. Let's go up. Thanks! I'm gonna need the luck. No, I'm actually not gonna need the luck, because the next time I face Hornet, I'm gonna have an upgraded nail and unbreakable strength. So I don't have to go through this shit again. Oh no, not to this sushito again. And then it's right. Right. Yeah. Protect the vessel. The dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher, Lurian the watcher, and Hera the beast. Oh my god. This is the next thing. Dreamer locations added to map. Yeah, we're gonna ignore that for a while. This is the next step in the game. I was supposed to get here. There are 3 dreamers who seal the previous vessel. The Hollow Knight. So the point is to smack them. Oh no. Was I supposed to go up? Oh. I'm impatient. I'm also a patient. Yeah. I love the, like, sacred geometry vibe here. Let's go, Moth. Take me to a new land. Up. Some of these look like Poland. Up. Hello, Moth Lady. What a terrible fate indeed, to cast you away into this space between body and soul. I will take the weapon. The weapon is the dream nail. Now I can dream nail some people. I know you can. I know you can. I know you can drop into the thing at some point, I think. And I wake up by the moth. So this new thing we got is called the dream nail. It lets you, when you strike someone, you get a bit of soul, a bit of mana, and you also hear their thoughts. I wish I had a dream nail. It can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. When we were kids, a friend of mine thought that the dream world was maybe a real thing, and we tried to meet in the dream world. Didn't happen. Because I don't think it's a real thing in that way, right? Yes. Give me the quest. Madero. And this is the thing it does. So we've seen a couple of these. And like so far. But we never went to gather them, to collect them. So now we're gonna go and collect them on this map, just so you can see what happens. I should have picked up the last one up there, so you can see the tree change. I'll do it in another one if I remember. Yes, I know. This is a place where you can fall down. I know there's a thing here, because you can, like, vaguely see the light. Dream Shield! Ah, that's a good one. No going up, though. And we will unlock... Oh, he was here! Okay, map updated. Let's summon our friend. Hey man, come here. Let's go. I'm not being impatient at all. Stagnus! Yeah, we can go to the hidden station. No. Oh, not yet? But at some point we'll be able to go to Stagnus. Thanks, Timmy, for dropping by. Yeah. Say hi to the missus and see you Tuesday. Back at Dirtmouth, finally. Jesus Christ. Da, anyway, došao je kolega s posla. Hands down, jedan od najboljih ljudi koje sam upoznao so far. Fantastična osoba. Jako mi je drago ono da sam naletio na čovjeka. Jedan toliko... Frajer je godinu dana stariji od mene, ima masters iz analitičke i toliko je pametan i toliko je mudar. Toliko je nježan i pun pažnje i ljubavi. To je onak... Isuse Sveti Kriste, kad vidim da takvi ljudi postoje, odmah mi onak... Dobijem nadu u čovječanstvo. Amazing person.
Patamas Gio!
Patamas Gio! I have so much money, I'm buying the elegant key. I know I'm gonna need it at some point. We're not gonna go there yet. I'm gonna sequence break a bit. But not this playthrough. Not today. I'm gonna sequence break a bit next time. Bapa nada.
Bapa nada.
The resting grounds and the whispering root pin. I Kajoš. The warrior great pin. Yeah. Yeah. I told people you were awesome. And I legitimately mean that. So yeah, peeps. I think this is it. My hunger is acting up. We've been at it for almost 3 hours, which is one of the longer streams. I've been talking almost non-stop and ranting almost non-stop. I'm looking actually forward to taking clips out of this shit at some point and putting them online as YouTube videos. Još uvijek ono, kak je ovo learning experience, još uvijek ne znam jel ću to raditi na hrvatskom ili na engleskom, jer dio mene bi htio to raditi na engleskom zato da mogu doći do šire publike, ali dio mene bi to htio raditi na hrvatskom jer prvo XU, cijela ekipa će me razumjeti, a drugo to je publika koja ima veći takav vakum. Znači ne postoji niko ko priča, ja mislim, koliko ja znam o ovakvim stvarima, da je poznat među streamerima u Hrvatskoj ili u području bivše Juge. Ono, ako ti je najpoznatiji bivša Juga streamer neko na razini baka prase, koji ima emocionalnu razinu razvoja kakvu ima, ne, sorry. Ono, ne poznam čovjeka, ne znam mu content, nemam niš protiv njega osobno, ali ne čini mi se ko da je role model koji ljudima treba danas, ajmo to reći tako. Ne? Makar mi je ime vrh, baka prase, super. Znači, misliš da bi to trebalo biti na hrvatskom? Mislim, niš me ne sprečava da switcham između jezika, ali iskreno, u ovih dosadašnjih 10-ak ili koliko streamova da sam uspio izvest, ugodnije se osjećam kad to radim na hrvatskom. Ugodnije se osjećam, lakše mi je pričati, jebem materni jezik mi je. Lakše je, ne? Tako da bojim se da ću morat se odreći, quote unquote odreći svoje međunarodne publike, jer je to tržište koje je puno zaštićenije nego lokalno tržište i možda je actually bolja ideja da streamam na hrvatskom. I've been thinking about it for a while now i mislim da je to pravi put. Mislim da je to ono kaj trebam napraviti. Mislim da je to... Imam priliku koju treba iskoristiti. Ne? I puno je veća šansa da ću se jednostavno pogubiti u engleskom svijetu, ne? Da, to jako fali kod nas. Jako fali kod nas i opet, to je jedan razloga zašto sam otišao u profesore. Jer nam fali ljudi koji razmišljaju ko ja. Ne kažem da sam sad tu neki najbolji profesor ikad, znam da sam ko profesor bio samo mediocre. Ali, metodički. Ali to mi nikad nije bilo ni poanta. I osjetil sam iz interakcije s vama ljudima koliko vama to fali. Ne? Tako da mislim da mi je to stvarno zadatak. Mislim da mi je to misija. Ne? To je main quest. Anyway, hvala ljudi kad ste došli na stream. Ovo je bilo jako cool. I jako sam sretan kad ovo već polako postaje a habit. Streamat svaku subotu. Htio bi s vremenom to ekspandat, ali nemam pojma kad će se to desiti jer je posao doslovno iscrpljujuć. Story Gugi, koliko god da si mi drag, moram ti reći nemaš dovoljno data pointova to say that. Ali zajebancio aside, hvala. Bil mi je gušt kaj sam naletel na tebe. I ostatak ekipe, ne? Kad su već kod toga, ja nisam Brunu čul 100.000 godina. Ni Maju, nikoga od te ekipe. Super mi je bilo kad je Maja bila onak... Zakaj uopće svi ljudi, joj taj profesor Milodinović, ono, kaj s njim? Sad kad sam vas upoznala, sad mi je jasno. Toplina oko srca! I am doing something right. Anyway. Idem jest. Cheers ljudi, hvala kad ste došli i vidimo se vjerojatno sljedeće subote. Pazite na sebe.